Hello everyone. Today, using this, I've got, you'll be familiar with what I've done with my Blink camera system. So this is I bought this earlier on this year, could have even been last year actually. I was actually looking for a camera system which was wireless, and you know, you've got a good quality feedback, works off an app, you know, you get the old notification, and this kind of fitted the bill. So I took it on. As you can see, the only thing missing is actually on the back here, there's a wee clip that you screw on, and then bang, so that goes in, and that sets it up, and it's actually got quite a good radius and angle for this pivot to sort itself out. Now, it's just notified me on my phone there that it's picked me up, but that's because this one here is battery, right? And for those of you who have followed so much on the channel, you'll be aware that I was actually running this from my solar power system that I've got, but unfortunately here in Scotland, the drain on this is more than even daylight will bring in to charge up a battery. So, to be at this point, I was actually only running, right, not the two of them, so you'll see, like in the back, which is on that one, okay, that slot lets you open it up, and all you do is just put a USB cable, and that's it. So, rather than throw it away, I've come up with a cunning plan. And the cunning plan is, with the help of one socket, just for just now, that's for the purposes of showing you on this, right? But one socket which will go into there, and this will actually pick this up. Now I've got an old Samsung plug here someplace, which it's the thing. It's a micro USB that fits onto. So basically, what I'm going to do is, now I've already been out and it's set up in the garage. So I've got one in the garage and I've got one outside with the holders, which these clip onto. Okay, and I'm basically going to show you, because I've tried this out. This works, but it doesn't work on a solar panel setup. So I've got it to work on a battery set, an electric setup. And what this is going to do for me, rather than throwing it in the bin or the cupboard, I'm actually going to use it as a surveillance system inside my garage and outside my garage. So basically it's done for security features, okay? So, just for the purpose of this, if we can think that this is actually wired up, although it's on batteries, okay? But this one is the one, this will actually be going into the garage, and basically 240 volts into there, but the other end of this plug here is going into that. So there you go. That is now the camera powered up for this wee box. And this wee box is important because this wee box is what picks up your Wi-Fi. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera here. Just making sure that I'm showing you guys these things. But the Wi-Fi, I'm close enough, because the closer to your Wi-Fi that this works off of, the better the signal that comes out. So I'm quite fortunate that this is all going to be quite tightly grouped. The other thing that gives me the opportunity of is I can put it onto the highest sensitivity, the highest IR mode for picking it up for brightness in dark areas, and more importantly, the highest quality return on the camera. So, without further ado, let's now go and nip outside and let's see what I've got to go and do. Oh, wrong button. Okay, now. Right, so here we are in the garage. Now I've set this down at the bottom end, I'm coming up to here at the top end. Now, so here's how simple this is. Now, with this being on, maybe I should have put my car forward. So, we've been in light now, so this wee thing here, this is actually the same as what was out there. Unfortunately it's dark out there, but that one's all set up now with the battery onto it, right? This one has got the USB into it, so I've got my power there. And as simple as that, that's that in. Now, I'm actually just now, I'm just going to focus it there, because as I said, this isn't a permanent fix. This is really just basically for security. I mean, the main thing is when it's set off, as soon as that door opens, it will trigger this, which will then start the recording. So now, this is the bit I was hoping that you guys would have been able to see, because the box here, the main box, there you go. So here's my 240 12 volt adapter, and as you can see now, I've got power on the blue light there, and then this bottom light here. So when this goes to green, then I know that it's actually picked up Wi-Fi from the house. So let's let it do its bitty business. Oh, here we go. And there you go, blue. It's got the Wi-Fi, flashing green, so it's picking it up, ready to set it through to its own cloud system. Alright, so that just sits there, and that's it. So all I've done now is I've gave it, I've got to watch my feet in here. As I said, got the car a wee bit maybe too far back, but then again that's it parked. So I'll come back into shot again actually, because I can switch this off. I'm not sure if I'm in because I can't see the screen. But so 240 power now is now going to the RF module, which I can see is a solid blue and a solid green. So I now know it's on the cloud, it's picked it up, it'll be linked to the internet, which now means I can now go to the mobile phone. Okay, there is now 240 volt power right up to the camera, so now unless there's a power cut, I never have to worry about batteries. But the settings all for these things need to be done via the app. Okay, so what I'll be doing is eventually I'll be moving that over to here, because I'll need to get a wire through from inside here out the roof to where the other camera is going to be projecting from. Bob's your auntie. We're all good in the hood. So let's go inside now, and what we'll do is we'll see if all this all works, and let's see what image we get on the phone. Okay, so we're set up, we're good to go. Now, rather than showing you on the phone, I thought I would use a bigger screen on my tablet. So, here is the blink app. So if I open that up, alright, so it's on and it's connected. Okay, you want to cancel? Yes, because I don't want to go into a sync mode, right? So, and there you go. There it is now. So that's live from the garage, right? And that is also live outside. So that's looking on top between, that's the outside one that's running on the battery. Okay, but as you can see, it's on a nighttime mode. Now, you can actually just touch this here and go to the settings, and you've got other different settings here. So you can see that the camera of Wi-Fi is not too bad, but the camera with the sync spot on. So I think that's got something to do with the camera being inside the garage that's restricting it, because the one outside I get a full signal. So maybe a case of that I move the camera to nearer the front of the garage, and then that maybe hopefully will bring the quality of that up. But I'm going to show you something as well, because, well, so it's on best, in high, it's on auto, and I'm actually looking for the one to go to daylight, because I'm sure sensitivity, clip length, right trigger, activity zones, enable detection, external power. Okay, so I kind of see where the thing is to that. So I'm just going to have to leave that in the dark. I might come back to it. I might be able to find something where it goes on to. Right, apologies for that. But here's the good thing, right? So there's likes and now. This is what it's picked up and what it's caught me. So for instance, it was that one there. Okay, so if I now go side with it, okay, so there you go. You're going to see it now. The quality of that is absolutely brilliant. But you could actually have the volume. I think I've got the volume muted on it. Where's the volume? Oh, there you go. It's on the top there.
Unless there's a power cut, you don't have to worry about batteries. But the settings on for these things need to be done via the app. Okay? So what I'll be doing is, eventually, I'll be moving that over to here because I'll need to get away.
Now obviously, you're going to see that in the video when I'm speaking to you. But that's the view from the camera, to which, to be fair, I'm quite chuffed with. So there you go. It looks like it's been a success. I know working for the power it does get better. As you can see from the tablet. Now my tablet sits down in the kitchen, so I can keep control of that from there. My phone, which is usually always on, is that, with that app, I can be any place in the world and I've got the views. Okay? But there's also on my Windows tablet here, okay, so that's the Windows 11, right? There is a program called BlueStacks. Now BlueStacks is an emulator which allows you to run an APK file, which that's what's on your Android phone, right? Or basically even what was on that there. So there's not a Blink app to run on Windows 11, but if I put the BlueStacks emulator in, I will be able to work that from my tablet as well. So if I'm away even any place, my phone goes flat for instance, or if I just want to check because I'm on the internet and I'm away in a caravan site with a motorhome, I've got it on there as well. So I hope you liked that. Thanks for joining us. And well, if you've got an old camera set up sitting there as well, why put it in the bin? Put it to use. So till the next one.